LA High was first built in 1873 on Pancake Hill and moved around quite a bit, and it's one of the oldest schools in Los Angeles. But how has the school changed over the many years?
What is your name and your profession?
Hi, my name is Stephen Moy, Mr. Moy, and I'm a social studies teacher at Los Angeles High School.
How have you seen the school change over time?
I've been here for 32 years, and I was a student here myself. I graduated in 1985, and it's changed quite a bit because budget cuts, the size of the school. We used to have 5,000 students. Once upon a time, we used to have 3 tracks over here. Once they opened up West Adams and RFK, they shrunk it down. So we're probably about 1,000 or a little bit less. We used to have driver's ed. We used to have auto shop. We used to have Academy of Finance, cooking class. A lot of these things no longer. A lot of it's because not because of our choice, but budget cuts. So some things I wish we could have back. But,
Yeah.
maybe in the future.
Hopefully it comes back too. What do you expect for the future of LA High?
I expect to continually progress and change with the times. So a lot more computer science classes and more advancements in AI is going to, get our current students into the next, millennia.
Yeah.
So I think it's a lot more technology. I think that's what's going to happen.
What's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
Mr. Jackson.
What year did you graduate?
I left LA High in high school in 1976.
Do you know of any renovations that have been made to the facilities at LA High?
Oh yeah.
Like anything?
We had a lot of nice rooms they had painted on the wall at the school. You can go this wall to your left over here. And you ever see this wall now that's real colorful?
Yeah.
Like a spaceman on and stuff. You see
Yeah.
that? Okay, that used to have a big giant Roman.
A giant Roman?
Yeah, like this guy painted a big Roman.
Yeah.
On that wall, they painted over that when the wall was white.
Yeah.
And on the board gym, there's a big Roman, fully, clothed, from head to toe.
Yeah.
That was on the wall. They ended up painting over there when they painted the school.
Oh.
I think they should have kept that.
Yeah. It would have been cool to see.
Really nice.
Yeah. Has there been any renovations made to the facilities here at LA High?
The color of the school.
The color of the
So it used to be like a more royal blue, like a brighter blue.
Yeah.
Now it's more like a gray blue. But I think what it is the color, whether just to make a change, but it is also it doesn't get as dirty, I guess, when you have a darker color.
Yeah.
So that might be part of it. But it's also to make a change. So it's been like that blue and royal blue and white for a long time. So it's good to have some change, now and then. So
Yeah.
yeah. So that's definitely one of the biggest physical changes.
How did you feel about the building being white before? Like outside?
Just having it more white.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, it might be the timing too, but there's a lot of tagging. That might be
Yeah.
the thing too. So like, when you have a white exterior, it invites taggers. So a lot of graffiti would go up. Like every Monday, you come back and more graffiti. You make it a little bit darker, it might discourage
Yeah.
some people. So that might be a plus.
They see white as paper.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So it might be a good thing to have it a little bit darker. So they might move on to somewhere other location. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Mr. Cole. I'm an alumnus of LA High School and graduated in 2015. Back then, LA High was being strict. If a student received detention, they had to stay in the office and complete at least an hour of service learning. Not much has changed since then, except that the building has been repainted. We used to have a water polo team, and lots of my friends were part of it, but it's no longer offered. One of the biggest changes I've noticed is the use of technology. When I was in high school, we submitted everything on paper. There was no Schoology platform or online system like students use today.
Do you know anyone who used to go at the same time as you that is not working at the school?
Like some of my former teachers, or
It could go either way.
they're not here anymore. Yeah, I know a lot of people that are not teaching here. They're not going over here.
But you know a lot of people that used to go here that might have worked here, or
Yeah, there's some close connections. Jackson, who works as a Roman here, he was my grad night chaperone.
oh, okay, that's cool.
For me and my wife, yeah. So, and then I was a teacher for Mr. Ko, who's a math teacher here at early LA. So I was his teacher, yeah. So there's a lot of connections. So the older generation, they were supervising me, and then I got to teach the younger generation that came back to teach over here.
Did you know of anyone who went to this school at the same time as you?
I had a few people within the same time when I was born here. They were kind of age like me. Matter of fact, I had a teacher that was working here when I was, working here. Her name was Shaw, Miss Shaw. So we went to school here together. She the class of 75.
Yeah.
I was class of 76. So we're good friends. Yeah.
How has the school adapted to the change of the community and expectations?
Okay, so for the adaptation for the community, we went through a lot. We had gala, so we had an all-girls school.
Yeah.
We, by rule, we were supposed to share the location with school because we had the space.
Yeah.
So we adapted that. Now they're gone, and now we have virtual academy here. And we're always open for the community to come and they can walk around the track, they can watch our games, things like that. So they're always welcome to give their input, So hopefully we get more community engagement and maybe donations.
Yeah.
We could always use the money.
Yeah.
For like new bleachers or for lights or things like that. So it's great to have the community involved with LA High Affairs.
Yeah. Do you know of any extracurriculars or sports that used to happen during your time here?
We do have swimming. We have diving. We have wrestling. Even when we had track, we had polo. With the polo, jump over that.
Yeah.
We had long jump. A lot of ability that track was doing that they're not doing now. They have the track now, but they're not doing a lot of things that they was doing back in the day.
Yeah.
And I would love for them to come back with that.
Yeah. How do you feel about the changes, and what do you wish they would have changed or stayed the same?
Some things I do wish would stay the same. Some things, like I said before, that was in the past, I wish that we'd bring back, because I think our goal is to prepare students for the future. So I think things like our shop classes could help the students that are not making college bound to get careers in the future. Also, the Academy of Finance is going to help students get more literate in managing money and maybe stock market, things like that. So think they should bring some of the things they had back.
Yeah. Who was your favorite teacher slash staff when you went to LA High?
There was a teacher named Mr. Feinstein, and I always wanted to be a teacher even like half as good or a quarter as good as him because he's so inspirational. And I became a social studies teacher too. He was a social studies teacher, so like I really idolize him. There's also a teacher named Miss Hoffman who actually was the one to interview me, but she was my A-push teacher, and she was like so nurturing, so caring. So I wanted to be like a little bit of both.
Who was your favorite teacher or staff when you went to LA High?
When I went here,
Yeah.
went to school here,
Yeah.
it was a few. We had a swim coach. His name was Mr. Kill, who was real good to me. And he ended up being the magic coordinator back in the day when I first got my job here. So he was one of my favorite teachers when I was going to school here. And I had a teacher called, his name was Mr. Hardy Williams, who was a black history teacher. And he was a good friend of my life too. And he would teach kids and coach.
My favorite teacher was Mr. Paula, who taught AP Calculus. His class was very challenging, but I learned a lot through hard work and by staying after school for tutoring. He made a lasting impact on me. In college, I majored in mathematics because I enjoyed math in high school. At the time, I thought becoming a teacher was the only path for math majors. Later, I learned that a math degree opens the door to many careers. Still, I chose to become a teacher because I love working with kids, feel proud when I see students grow and improve. Lastly, my advice is don't give up until you achieve your goals. Even when things get hard, keep going. You may not see the results right away, but over time you will notice a big difference in your lifestyle and in the opportunities that come your way. Thank you.
Is there any advice you would give to future students?
I will take school more seriously. You don't realize how important education is. And if you don't have it, you will struggle all through life.
Yeah.
And I hope that the future kids that do come in, take it more seriously.
All right. Thank you for your time, Mr. Moore.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.